So here we are on the Helen J. This is what it takes to get this water pump off. In behind here is the water pump. This is sort of the only decent access up here. Through here I've got a fair bit of space, so the way to get to this water pump is around the side here. Let's see if I can get a bit more picture. I've taken off the water inlet and outlet. You can see it's got issues, it's spraying water everywhere, and I just want to remove it. You can also see an engine mount right there. So I've got the top two bolts out that hold it on. Bottom two are in here somewhere. There's one totally rounded off because of the rust. The other one's under this. I don't know. Anyway, so I've got to take this engine mount off just to get access to the water pump, to pull it off, to put a new one on, because I am not mucking around with it. I'm just going to buy a new one and replace it, and I'll rebuild that one and have it as a spare. What a stupid bloody installation to put the water pump right there where the bloody engine mount is. Anyway, so essentially I have to remove this engine mount, which means I've got to jack up the engine or take the pressure from the engine, hopefully don't punch a hole through the bottom of the boat, and tidy all that up, and then I have to clean up all the metalwork and spray it with a rust converter because it's had salt water spraying on it. I'm at one of those points where I really hope this is going to work. So I've got the, I've drilled into the high tensile bolt, and I've got my easy out. I just don't know if that's focusing. Yeah. So I've drilled in, I've now got this easy out on it, and I'm going to start unscrewing it and hope for the best that it'll crack that bond and pull that out. If not, my options start to run out. I could grind it off, and yeah, I don't really want to have to be doing that, so we'll see how we go. So what I ended up doing was I put this little fella on here and twisted, but that wasn't working. So, well, it was working, but I couldn't get the leverage, so I put an extension on here, and that got it. And I was thinking, God, this is getting ugly. And I was just waiting for something ugly and bad to happen, and a good thing happened. It just started to come free. So you can see how, as I tighten up the easy out, it's actually pulling or turning the thread of the nut, which is now coming out. Thank goodness. So I've got one more to go after this. I'll just keep. It's literally just cracking that bond. Once it's done that, it's pretty easy. As you can see, it's finger tight. I might have to jiggle this a bit to get it out. But anyway, I'll carry on with that, and that'll get that one out. Happy days. Then we've just got the other one, which is somewhere over there. That one to do next. And then I will have achieved what I wanted to do today. So I made up quite a thick paste and put that on and sort of incorporated it in with the other mix, and as you can see, it sort of sticks to it like a paste. So I'm going to leave that now for a good hour or so, and I'll come back and just hit it with the wire brush again, this little brass brush. And that'll have to do. I think it won't get any cleaner than that, but it's coming up quite nice. So I've cleaned this up, got good results using a mixture of vinegar and salt and flour. Still got a little bit of corrosion there, but it's a lot better than what it was previously. These little nuts just disintegrated when I was trying to get them off. I've got them off now and loosened them out, and had to drill one of them out, but they're off now. So I haven't actually had a look at the impeller to see its condition, but that'll give me a bit of an idea. I'm guessing it's pretty old, and if it's in good shape, that's good, because I won't have to worry too much about the heat exchanger, but I'll probably still have to check that out anyway. So just, oh, come on, yep, got him. So this model is a, don't know if you can see that, what is it, F5B9 with those numbers. So what do we got here? That looks a bit ugly. I might pull that out and make sure all those veins off that impeller are accounted for, otherwise they've probably gone up and little bits of rubber might be stuck up in my heat exchanger. Anyway, we'll have a look, see if I can get this off. Well, that's not good. So all these bits that are missing, we can safely assume they've gone through the pipe work, and they'll be, I'm guessing all those little bits of rubber will be up blocking the tube nest in the heat exchanger. So I'll probably do a video on cleaning that out shortly. That's obviously in a bad way. So please forgive my absolute mess of a garage, but anyway, I've got no space at the moment because we've been doing renovations and other bits and pieces, and everything's everywhere. But I just thought I'd try and get this this nut off. So I scored this little tool here down at the local tip, just at the reuse centre for, I think it was $2. Anyway, that should hold that without hurting it. And then everyone's best friend, a little impact driver. Got him. Happy days. Oh, the other thing I did, I've got a little mixture of, what is it? I think it's like Kero and some sort of maybe brake fluid or something like that. I can't remember now. I'll look it up and put it on the thing. But that acts as a real good lubricant, because my spray of lanolin and the other stuff I've got, it's all down on this new boat. So anyway, that looks like that's worked. So I'll be able to pull the everything out, the shaft and all, and yeah, rebuild it once I get a kit, I suppose. Looks like there's a keyway in there. Little key in there, and I've got like a bearing puller I'll put on it. That should just hopefully just lift that off without too much grief, and then I suppose it will come back. What's that? Ah. That must have been down the bottom of this. It must have been down in there. Yeah, it was. Yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, I should be able to slowly but surely clean all these bits out, change seals, and go from there. That looks like that would quite possibly, once that comes off, it's going to go one way or the other anyway. We'll pull the shaft out, replace all the bearings and the seals. Cool. Okay, so I've been able to clean up around this place, and this is sort of how I'd much rather prefer to be doing my projects, with a bit of space. This was on overnight, and it's loosened everything up, and just a little bit of a crack, and this will come off now. I came and checked it this morning, and it had just come loose, so it was good to just let it settle and sit overnight with a little bit of pressure on it. It's a good thing. So that's that. So what I normally do, I don't know if you can see it, but so as I pull something apart, my dad always taught me, just put it down as you dismantle it. So this is the impeller side of the pump, and now I'm working from the top here on the engine side. So I'll have that there. Essentially this is in the middle, and yeah, all my parts will go back in that order as required. So we can see bearings in there, little bit of grease and a circlip, or I think some people call it a snap lock, something along those lines. We call it a circlip. So I'll pull that out to allow those bearings to come out, and I can probably push the shaft through, I imagine, through to the other side. Anyway, we'll see. So I was having no luck at all with these little cheapies, and I suppose that's to be expected. They're probably more for smaller jobs than this particular snap ring. So we'll put that to the side, and we'll go with this pair that I just went and bought. A little bit more, serious. We'll see how we go. Hope it works. Simple, that easy. Okay, so that can go over there. Now I've still got to get this little key way out here. And then I imagine I'll be able to just push that through, and the bearing can come out this way, I think. Maybe it pushes through that way. We'll take the keyway out and see how we go. So we'll see how this goes. Yep, it's on its way. Happy days. So it just goes the other way. Here's one. I'll probably need another bit of brass, like a drift, a piece of wood even. Maybe. Got it. Happy days. Pretty good. Haha! Bingo. Just like that. So this one, oh, I don't know. Well, we know that was over here, so I'll put that there. Now we can try the other side from here. Haha! Bingo! So I'm just looking at this part, where is it? Here. And I'm pretty sure in the middle there's a circlip or a snap ring in here between the two. So I'm sure when I did one before, I don't know if you can see it. I thought I could see something in there. But there, see there? I reckon if you look in that gap there, it's just it's a bit of a lump there, which makes me think there's something. So I'm pretty sure this one will come off this way and this one will go that way. Righto, so I put this in my little mix of let's call it a lubricant, and it's worked. I put it in the freezer overnight and it's worked. I just was able to push it a little bit then, just by hand. Actually, I was looking at grinding through here, taking the race off and grinding through there. Glad I didn't now. Sounded good. No, it doesn't look like it's moved it at all, but it sounded positive. That's sounding great. Must be moving it. Yep, that's coming. That's how bearing puller should work. Getting easier and easier. Got it. Perfect. So here we have the water pump completely dismantled. We start up here with the little nuts. They are corroded and not worth using again. Faceplate goes on like that. O-ring is what the faceplate squishes up on. That goes into that little groove there. Impeller, missing plenty of vanes, so I'll have to check the rest of the cooling system to find out where those vane parts have ended up. Just like a blank faceplate. The seal goes in this side of the water pump. The shaft, 2 bearings. You have a circlip or a snap ring goes there, and so that snap ring goes in that groove there. That makes it easier to see. So in there. Yeah. Then the other seals, and then the circlip, snap ring, and then sprocket and nut. So there it all is, nicely laid out for anyone that wants to know the internal workings of this Johnson pump, which is that. Yeah. Okay, now to get a rebuild kit and put this thing back together. Oh, and I still got to clean up the inside of the actual pump housing.